Hello and welcome to the Thunderdome, people at home. We are Quiet Marauder and we are well looking forward to playing some songs for you. We haven't even seen each other in about 6 months.
Yeah.
And now we're doing this in a circle like we've never done it before with headphones on, and God knows how it's going to go. But we're all very excited just to be out on the city, aren't we?
Right.
I think it's time we got down to some business. That's very strange. This reminds me of a gig we played in Tony Pandy, where there was just as much audience appreciation. But thankfully, we're just in a studio with some very silent cameramen, and it's not actually as awkward as it may appear. So yes, we're Quiet Marauder, or at least older and fatter versions of ourselves. We have to blame 100 days of lockdown at least, and binge watching the X-Files for all of that time, for some of our shapely bodies now. But hopefully we can work off all of that in our next song. It's a bit of a workout song. It's called I Want a Mustache, Damn It. And this one's for Bert, Up in the Sky. And I'll tell you how now. So you want a mustache, you want it thick and full. The first thing you'll need along the way is an alpha male role model. And to that end, well, may I suggest a man we love and know. He's driven our testosterone. Who? The one and only Mr. Bird Reynolds, everybody. We're coming to that now. Take your A4 paper, take that good man's face. Listen to me carefully now. Look into his eyes and read the words it says there. Oh, chew here, chew here, chew here. Then stick your tongue through the hole. That was a big, heavy grunt I did at the end. I gave myself a hernia, I think. But hell, I'm going to get through this. Okay, we're going to do a song next, which is from our very first EP called The Killing Woods, which we did in association with a lovely young adult fiction writer called Lucy Christopher. Here's songs dedicated to you, Lucy. I hope you've recovered from your broken elbow you got while crossing the street. Sounds unfortunate.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I can see you through the branches and the leaves, so tenderly running, so far from me. Peekaboo, you are heading back towards your favorite bunker, where we kissed that time, so dark we couldn't see. Do you know I'm even there? I can't tell you do or don't. The back of your neck as it twists around at the sound of my errant step. Peekaboo, peekaboo. But it's nighttime, and your eyes are to adjust. So you look around with fear, but no idea. Peekaboo, so I follow, treading light and soft and fast, until we reach the place you think is the safest. Do you know I'm even there? I can't tell you do or don't. The back of your neck as it twists around at the sound of my errant step. Peekaboo, 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 peekaboo. Wow, that sounded louder than I ever imagined it sounding in my own head. It's incredible, this. It's, like I say, so lovely to be with the band and play in a socially distanced manner. It's a shame we can't touch each other. We're so used to touching each other in many different ways.
A lot.
Yes, very much. But we can do that. In absence of that, though, we're going to do a love song, which is really not kind of a love song. It's more about how love songs kind of make promises which are really, really rather grand and bold, and most of the time inachievable, including such gems as Flying Without Wings and Bruno Mars's Catching a Grenade. What a foolish move. He's gonna die. So I decided I'd write a song which was honest, and the only honest, good thing I can say about myself is that I can make a good sandwich with some nice bread. Okay, so this is I Won't Let You Become a Waster. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. In life there are no guarantees, and the same is true when you're in love with me. Because cancer cells sound lunatics and fallen masonry are things I can't protect you from, however committed I may be. But there are some things I can say realistically. I'll never let you sniff glue or join the porn industry. Because the thought of your sticky nostrils or you down on your knees on film with a phallus gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'll never see you embroiled in a 3 times my size when they're acting like a twat. But I'm great at fetching bouncers and running pretty fast, so you've no need to worry when we get attacked. Even then, saying that, I can neutralize some threats. I can humanely deal with spiders, even daddy and long legs. And I make nice sandwiches, average taco doll, and I'll never once complain about putting the washing out. Thank you. Oh, no, there's no one to thank. I do hear, though, update that there's at least tens of millions viewers worldwide at the moment. That's amazing. Tens of millions. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Cool.
We'll pretend it's that anyway. Okay, so we're going to do another love song. This one I wrote. I hated it. I tried to fix it. There's an audible seam in the middle of it where I quite clearly got frustrated with the whole process. But in the end, we got there. A song is a song, isn't it? Okay, let's do it. It's called A Sky Full of Lagoons. Is a lagoon that, however hard I've tried, I've never dipped my toes into. But soon my hot air balloon will soar stratospheric distances, entirely powered only by the thought of you. It's not entirely true. I don't have a hot air balloon able to reach the moon anytime soon. And the moon is no lagoon. It's a giant piece of debris. We naively write our love songs too, and maybe that says something about who we are. When thinking of love, our eyes rise directly to the stars. And I may have been a little guilty in that regard, but I'll try and set that straight, starting now. The only real truth is that there's an aching chasm between the feeling and the expression. You are beautiful beyond all standard metaphors, all stanzas, nouns, and choral verbs. I love how at night we finalize her eyes. Concentrate, their focus in the same fixed point in the sky. And hey there, you're big and white. The moon is no lagoon. It's a giant piece of debris. We naively write our love songs too. I wasn't crying then. That was just literally sweat and hair gel going into my eyes. Not sure I can see entirely out of my right eye, nor my left. So this is all great, but I can tell the camera's there, so the show must go on, eh? Right, so we're going to do a song which we wrote back in 2016 for our Comatose But Dreaming EP, and which is a video EP filled by the same lovely people now who stood right in front of me holding a camera. We've had a long, fruitful relationship with On Par Productions, and I big thumbs up for those guys. Love you. So, but this was all like in prediction of something bad was about to happen, and now we've all been locked inside for about 3 months. I wonder if I was right all along. This is called The Accident Went Unnoticed. As our body shut down, side-lapse by side-lapse. When we scaled out like we did, we saw there was no pattern, no meaning to which we'd contributed. This was not a good death. This was without control. To a different world filled with fragmented visions, thought trails for us to follow. We were in and out, drifting between the varying degrees of waking, until we start waking all together. This was not a good death. This was without control. Again, thank you, all the people out there, millions and millions, tens of you. And we've had a lovely time. I don't know how far we're in terms of time, because it feels like we've been here for 12 seconds. But
12 seconds.
Yeah, I think we've got a long way to go. But we've only got 2 songs left, so however long it's taken is however long it's going to take. So this second to last song is about paranoia, because I found myself getting increasingly paranoid recently. I don't know what it is. It might be the global pandemic. Could just be that I've been with Khadijah for the last 3 months alone. It's been lovely, actually, hasn't it? Yeah. Live to a global audience, she's not prepared to say anything different. Okay, so, but way back in like 2012, I was feeling well paranoid about animals all collectively ganging up on me. And I got this kind of feeling that they were all spying on me, and it was triggered by a cat and a pigeon working next to each other. They were just both staring at me. And so I wrote this song about it. It's called All the Animals Are Spying on Me, and whistles it starts like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All the goddamn animals are spying on me.
There was a cat, you see, he was looking straight at me with the kind of look you'd see on a rugby field. And a pigeon too, his eyes would follow through to my face as though he thought he'd seen a ghost. And a frog as well, I gave him merry hell, cause he made off with my smartphone and my beer. And all the goddamn animals are spying on me. We need to get out of here.
All the goddamn animals are spying on me.
And then the dog, how sweet, he looks friendly and discreet until he bares his teeth and asks you for the files. And a storm, who calls, was flapping on your wall with a beady eye malevolently fixed. And worst of all, and trust me, I should know, he said national state spitting rage and fear. And all the goddamn animals are spying on me. 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 We need to get out of here.
All the goddamn animals are spying on me.
Like I said at the start, we are old, fat versions of ourselves, aren't we? Crikey, right? I don't think I've ever sweated this much in such an open space. That's because I don't exercise. Okay, we got one last song for you, but before I do that, I am indebted to a lot of people, and I have to say thanks. So first of all, thanks off to CULTVR and this amazing dome, which is like kept me well entertained during this show. There was a point there seemed to be an elephant doing a tap dance, which I'm not sure if anyone saw, but it was personally amusing. And a naked Burt Reynolds just going around my periphery is like a dream come true, I have to say. But also, aside from that, we also have to thank Bubble Wrap Collective and On Par Productions, and of course, Josh on sound, who obviously, like everyone else in the music industry, is struggling, no doubt, to pay the bills. We need to save the arts, really, don't we? So come on, Boris. I know you're probably watching. Maybe give us 50 million like you gave to Weatherspoon or whatever. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put my guitar down, and Josh, if you can mute that for me, that'd be sweet. Last time I did this, I managed to get myself in a right tangle, so let's see if I can get it off.
What a pro!
Okay, this has been our most recent single. It's called Eggs. It's from our forthcoming album out in the autumn called Tiny Men Parts, which is a very shortened version of a bigger album we did ages ago. The t-shirt here is all about eggs. Okay, let's do it, people. One more song, we can make it through this. We've got free-range eggs, we've got chicken eggs, we've got fish eggs, we've got, oh my, a real multitude of eggs. We've got dried eggs, we've got liquid eggs, we've got fresh eggs, we've got those older eggs, we've got massive eggs laid by a tiny bird. Oh, we've got eggs, 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 eggs. There are good eggs, there are rotten eggs, we've got lady eggs, we've got these little man eggs, there's an egg with a yolk. Seriously, that's no joke. There are rationed eggs, we've got monitored eggs, we've got Greek eggs, we've got those garden eggs. I'm a pickled egg, but I'm delighted to say hello. Oh, we've got eggs, 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 eggs. regular eggs, they are smaller than the rest. And African eggs, they taste like warthog breast. There's a soldier in my egg, and he's having the happiest of times. Pow, 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 pow. There's a question over which came first. I can tell you for sure, of course. It was the eggs, goddammit. The eggs, the eggs, the eggs. 'Cause it's always eggs, 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 eggs. Now it really cracks me up. The bad eggs are shellfish, but smooth to the touch. And I'm ecstatic every time I make a cake. Oh, 'cause it really cracks me up. The bad eggs are shellfish, but smooth to the touch. And I'm ecstatic every time I make a cake. It's all golden. Eggs, 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 eggs. Eggs, 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 eggs. Eggs, 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 eggs. Thank you, whoever is watching out there. If it's just my mum, hi mum, I love you very much. If there's anybody else, I love you too probably. I most likely know you. So I think it's about 8:30. It's time for us to go. You guys have a lovely evening. I recommend a White Russian, a nice milky bath. Good night all. It's been a lovely pleasure. Bye 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 bye.